on our hands this week. The scholars in this room are the crew of the mighty ship, the Envisionaire. While in search of the ancient treasure, we are marooned on an island, and the key part of our navigation map went missing. Of the entire crew, we considered 4 suspects. Today, you will hear the evidence collected against these 4 suspects.
Hello, we are 3 medical specialists from STEM camp. Today, we will be teaching you how to make a sling. These two students have volunteered to make this sling. First, they take the splint and wrap it around the arm like so. Then, they take the sling and tie a knot at the end. They take the knotted area around the elbow so it doesn't fall off. Then they wrap the sling around the arm tightly, but not too tight as to not cut off the circulation. Then she moves the arm closer to the body and crisscrosses the sling. Then she ties a knot in the back. The most important thing about making a sling is to make sure to immobilize the limb.
In STEM camp, we also learn how to immobilize other parts of broken bones, such as your ankle, your neck, or your finger.
Dr. Smart suspected somebody had a collapsed lung, so he made us make an example of a healthy lung. We used a straw, clay, balloons, and tape. The small balloon is the lung, and the big balloon is the diaphragm. The area inside the cup represents the respiratory cavity.
Okay.
While we were on the island, we figured out that we couldn't walk across it because it was too muddy and swampy. So we had to build M-bots.
The M-bot is basically just scrap parts from the ship. And these are the scrap parts. And this is how it ended up looking in the end, the final product.
These are the basic controls of the robot.
Okay, so basically I'm going to show you a simple program for the police lights of the robot.
On the floor, please.
Okay. I have another program which makes a searchlight and also makes it go quite fast so that you can make good time of saving everyone.
While we were on the island, we realized that it was flooded, so we had to build bridges for the M-bots to get across.
Beautiful.
We have a mystery on our hands this week. The scholars in this room are the crew of the mighty ship, the Envisionaire. While in search of the ancient map and the ancient treasure, we are marooned on an island, and a key part of our navigation map went missing. Today you will hear the evidence collected against these 4 suspects.
We found blood at the crime scene. We dropped blood from many heights to find out our criminals.
From our experiment, we could determine that Dr. Smart and
Robert now.
Robert Neville are hereby guilty.
When we arrived at the scene of the crime, we found a white powdery substance. My team took it in for further investigation and we found it was cornstarch, which was no surprise because cornstarch had been used in the past to cover up paint.
We were able to lift fingerprints off of the door frame.
We did not have a lot to go with, so we used cocoa powder to dust the prints and found Mr. Smart and Dr. Smart's fingerprints at the scene of the crime.
Based on all the evidence our STEM group has submitted, we believed that Dr. Smart and Shipwright's Neff are guilty of stealing the ancient map.
While both Dr. Smart and Robert Neff are guilty, Neff has suffered from financial disasters, so we have asked the judge to go lightly on him. And
Just look at the camera. You're done. Just look at. And it's a wrap.